So today I've decided we should indeed try to enter in more verses. I think it'll be really cool. I think it'll be good practice, and we'll all try to together figure out how hyphenation should work. So I've got some general principles. It's not always gonna. I think I have an intuition for where the hyphenations happen, but in general, I think we're just gonna wing it, and we'll kind of discover the rules as we go. So Control L is gonna on Musescore get me started with note input again, or lyric input. So twas, we're gonna start with that. Space. It's nice when I don't know how well I'm gonna multitask here. It was grace that taught. Gotta make sure I put the syllables in the right spot. My heart. It's nice when they're only one syllable though. Heart to fear. Should I put punctuation there? Maybe a comma. That looks right. And grace, my fears. Now here we go. Here's one. Relieved. So if you think about how you say relieved, not only do we have a long vowel, that's exactly the place to put the hyphen, because we're saying leaved on the second syllable. Like this. I'll just put a period, perhaps. Okay. Space forward. How precious. Okay, so precious. Precious. I'm still gonna, I think, precious. Do it like this. I think that makes the most sense. Precious was... Did, my bad. Did. I lost my hyphen, though, because I spaced it. I wonder if I can add that back in. There we go. Perfect. Okay, Control L. Let's get back into it. Precious did that grace. Here we got another. Appear. Okay, so so we got two P's. So it wouldn't be right to do and then appear. We're gonna do up. I got a space over one more time because peer is that last one. I'll put a comma there, and I just want to go back to here and edit in a hyphen. That's gonna look better. Okay, back in. Control L for lyrics. The hour I first believed. Okay, the hour I first believed. We're back to the same kind of, well, it's a rhyme, so it makes sense. Believed. Okay, so let's go in and I forgot to technically, we're kicking off the next verse here, so I'm gonna click this note and do Control L to make sure we're getting, how does that one start? Oh yeah, it's just twas, but we already have that written out. We'll have it kind of written out twice just so we can kind of see what's going on there. Yeah, I'm happy. You know what? I'll change my mind about this later, but I'm going to put starting point number 1, starting point number 2 at the top and bottom, and we'll decide what we like the look of better with that pickup measure. And then we can basically Control L. Let's keep going. Maybe we'll do, this is the dangers one I was trying to do. Through many dangers. So we're splitting up the consonants a little bit. Through many dangers, toils, and so I had that right. I'm glad to know I wasn't just making it totally up. Snares. We have already. It's kind of like 2 words, right? So we can do all ready. Yeah, it's a short vowel sound. Red E. So that's gonna be right. Ready. I feel like since it's a short vowel, we have to close it with a D. We have already come. Okay, so the only thing I have to do is add my disappearing hyphen. There we go. Control L. Let's do the third line. 'Twas grace that brought us safe thus far. 'Twas grace that brought us safe thus far. and grace, it will lead us home. And grace, sorry, trying to spell. It will lead us home. Just had to make sure it was going to work. Lead us home. All right. I think I'm going to kick it off there. That looks pretty good. Actually, technically what I need to do, first of all, I've got to shrink my page settings because you'll notice that we've bled over into a third page or second page, sorry. But home should actually, I'm going to delete it here because it should actually be at the second ending. And if I was being really picky about format, so this one should have C on it. So Control L, C, because that's the end of the first verse. Now this is going to be the end of the very, very last verse, which is the third one. I'm just going to put in home, and that'll finish it off. Technically, what we should do, if we were doing multiple repeats, is we should change this to, I wonder if there's a way to do it. I might just do it with text, like hit the note and then hit like a text function, Control T, and I would do ending one. And this isn't going to work right with the repeats. I'm actually not sure how you'd swing it with the getting the repeats right. There's more advanced Musescore stuff than I do, but if someone else figures it out. But I can bold this and make it a little bit bigger so it kind of matches. So you can show that that's the first and second ending, and actually just change this to, we've got an option for a third ending here, so I can do this. Just drag over the third ending and pull it to the right position. Again, it's not perfect. I actually think another way you could do it, I just had a thought, is I could drag a second ending kind of and overlap it a little bit. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to modify the numbers at all, but I could like kind of put them beside each other a little bit like that. Again, it's not perfect, but it kind of gets the point across that you're doing multiple endings. So, yeah, a little past my pay grade, but we've got something that looks pretty nice here, hey? Good work, team.